Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my Dark Knights. I had to do a quick, very quick, um, uh, recording here. I'm literally playing Madden. I'm not lying, and I found out a new Forbidden and Limited list has come out for the Yu-Gi-Oh, and I am hoping the best for this. It goes in effect. Actually, they do not have the new list. Let's load that up. So, this is the new Forbidden and Limited list. Something is up with the actual list. As of February 13th. So, Valentine's Day, baby. Valentine's Day, we get an early gift. So far, Artifact Scythe has been banned right off the bat. No more. It just keeps getting freaking better. I'm jumping the gun, but Artifact Scythe has been banned. And right after that, Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds has also been banned. Thank you, Konami. I love you. Listen, I literally got to use this, got locked out in this at locals just yesterday. Well, we did it to each other. It was a mirror because I was using Kashtira Scareclaw, which I went 3-2, by the way, with the build, which did really good. I actually liked how it plays the two things together because I was just going to play pure Kashtira, but I'm a guy. I'm not a conformist. I play my own thing, but yeah, I gotta say, this is so far, Scythe and Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds. Wow, I don't know who is a. Flu's dead now at this point. I mean, it was already dead, but Flu is 100% dead. And then on top of that, you can't get Scythe locked anymore. So that is also great. And really, for me, they stopped that because us Kashtira players, we were using the rank 7 Raid Raptor monster to basically go in and grab Barrier Statue of the Torrent or the Stormwinds and basically lock out our opponent. So we don't I can take that out of my deck now. So that package can be taken out. Let's keep going down here. Nothing really new that I'm seeing. Magical Scientist is still on here. Fiber Jar is still on here. Harporer is still banned. I did think they were going to take Harporer off or Max C off at least, because it really didn't affect too much. Kit Kalos! They banned Kit! Oh my god, they banned Kit! Holy shnikes! Listen, I'm hoping for great things, but they hit Kit. Listen, this is going to be great for us going forward. Tier, Cash, Cash is going to basically rule everything now. Hulk is still on here. Curious is still on here. Electromite definitely is still on here. Should stay on here. The Meow Meow Mew. People were thinking Meow Meow Mew was going to come down a little bit. Luckily, Meow Meow Mew is still banned. And I'm not seeing any other links, so that's good. Sprite Elf was banned! Sprite Elf was banned! Holy shit! I don't normally swear in these videos, but holy shit! They hit everything! Sprite Elf just got hit! Oh my god! Okay, so Tempest Magician, that was already banned. I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay, so people were thinking that number 86 was going to come off. That is great. Number 86 did not come off. They were also thinking Dryden was going to come off. That's great. Dryden stayed on there as well. Everything else looks normal. Mystic Mine is still banned. Good. People were thinking Pot of Greed was going to come to 1. I'm glad that they did choose that not to take that off. Last Turn is still on here. Okay. So we go to the semi-limits. Let's see what they hit with the semi-limits here, because I'm hoping good things. All the pieces of Exodia, obviously, Agito was banned. Or limited. Agito was limited. Wow. Wow. Astrograph was put to 1. Oh, Astrograph was already at 1, but Agito was put to 1. Agito really wasn't a limit that much. To be honest with you, Herald of Orange Light was dropped to 1, so that's good. They limited Keldo and Mudora? They limited both? Listen, people, they listened. Konami, you listened. Oh my god, you listened. Oh my god, they limited Kelbeck. They limited all of them. Listen, this is fantastic. No more tier, Ishizu tier dominating the format. You may still see it a little bit, but it's going to be Cashier to the stinking moon at this point now. Let's see if they hit anything else. Oh my god, they nuked them! Havness limited, Merly limited, Shiren limited. Oh my god, you can't even play tier anymore! They literally want everyone to play the new hotness, which is Cashier at this point. They really do, because everyone's going to be playing Cash. I don't think anyone's playing tier limit anymore. You can't even play tier. You could still play Sprite, but they banned Elf, so it's like, what do you do with that now? I guess you could still use Gigantic, Sprite, and stuff like that, but Elf is mandatory, so you can't play that. You can't play tier limit, really, because how are you going to play tier limit where all your stuff is limited now to 1? That is just, wow. Holy shnikes. Holy crap. Ancient Fairy Dragon off the ban list. To 1. Huh. Listen, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Ancient Fairy Dragon, I mean, really, no, not a lot of people are going to use Ancient Fairy Dragon unless it's like you want to grab a field spell and like send it. It would have been good for Mystic Mine like format, but at this point it's really not affecting too much. Card of Demise is limited. Final Countdown's limited. I already know that. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything else here. It's really jumping off at the page here. Semi-limits. Pot of Desires is still there. Malicious and Recital Starling is still here. The unlimits. Destrudo is at 3. We already knew that. Jet Synchron is at 3. O-Lion is at 3. Servant of Endymion. Yatagarasu is at 3, which that really didn't accept. And Spiral Resort is at 3, along with True King. These really don't affect too much. Honestly, Destrudo at 3, Sword Soul's back in the conversation at this point. I strongly feel. And Jet Synchron, I think Jet Synchron is a little help if you want to just do like a synchro-heavy deck, but not a lot of people are running that unless they're playing Stardust anyway, so, yeah, so basically this, so far, like, Labyrinth, oh, they also took out Servant of Endymion, which I don't think that really affected anything. Servant of Endymion is back in the format. I could give a crap less. Lithogasm wasn't that big of a deal either. Destrudo, we were already just using 1 anyway, and Sword Soul, I really don't think it affected too much. But they smacked tier in the face. So really, with these next formats, honestly, this format coming up, it's going to be Kashtira, it's going to be Labyrinth, and it's going to be... I don't even think, really, you're going to see too many Sprite or Flu's considerably less powerful without Stormwinds at this point, honestly. So, with those guys drop down a little bit, they're going to be less. So, really, I think this fixed the format a little bit for now, but now we're going to have to deal with Kashtira and everyone playing Kashtira. So, they're going to have to get Kashtira here soon, too. So, we'll see, but how it goes. But it's going to be... everyone's going to have to basically play Kashtira now to have any sort of ability to compete with the meta. But other than that, I love this. Like, they hit Scythe. That was a mandatory thing. They hit Sprite, they hit Flu, and they hit tier limits all before the next YCS. So, this is going to be very interesting. I honestly feel we're going to see a lot of Labyrinth. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Kashtira, which I think, listen, Lab's going to be really good in this next format. I really do believe that, especially with Big Welcome. And on top of that, I think Sword Soul is going to have a comeback here. They didn't touch anything in Sword Soul. And I think Despia. So really, I think the top 5 decks are going to be like Cash. I think Tier Limit's still in the top 5 because Tier Limit's still good, but with them limiting everything, it's going to be a variant of something else, like a Naturia Tier Limit, or a Naturia Shizu Tier, or like a combo of a Shizu Tier and like Dangers or something. Or like something else regarding it. But you're going to see that. Labyrinth. Sword Soul for sure. And I'm going to give a sneaky little like rogue status to Rika Sun Avalon. I really do think Rika Sun Avalon has a chance to come back in the format and do some stuff. As long as it's not against Kashtira. But, I got to give it to Scareclaw a little bit. I think Scareclaw is going to be a deck that most people aren't going to see coming, especially with the defanging card. But, yeah, this was an amazing ban list, guys. Holy crap. I mean, going down to, like, the bannings, like... They smashed. And they brought Tempest to 1, which, shocking. I didn't think they'd bring Tempest to 1. I didn't even think about Tempest. But just hitting all of their stuff that they used is just absolutely bonkers. I think Quick Fix was banned before, and I think it's limited. So... They hit Shiren, they hit Merly, they hit Havnus. Those are your 3 things there. They banned Kit, so what are you going to go into at that point? They didn't ban the field spell, so at least that helps a little bit, but you banned the big boy. You banned the person that's the problem, and honestly, it was Kit. It was Kit Kalos. You did that, I'm sorry, for those of you that love these Shizu cards, the Shizu cards should have never been printed. The Shizu cards, honestly... They ruined the game a little bit. They honestly did, because you could mill and then you could send. And honestly, if I would have to say for the next ban list, Diabolos is next. Diabolos, watch your ass. Like, you're next. Because he isn't going to last long, and I played against it. Diabolos is getting banned, and Arise Heart's going to get limited. I guarantee you that. Because... Arise Heart, and with the stuff that Arise Heart can do, and then Diabolos can banish the cards equal to, off the top of your deck, face down, equal to the number of cards that you have in your banish pile. I literally was in a duel where he made me banish 22 cards, and there goes my whole deck, and I was like, I had Alpha and Nib in my hand, but it didn't matter because next turn he could just sit back and win. Because he could pass turn and I have nothing to draw, so I deck out. So, let me know what you guys think about this interesting little ban list. Let me know in the comments down below what you think was missing, what you think that should not have come off, went on, just different stuff like that. And yeah, I will get back to you guys on a later date, but I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, stay awesome, my Dark Knights.